Hello everyone, welcome to Autumn's Open Shreds, the channel where you learn the basics and properties of longboarding. Today I'll be discussing the different types of longboards and longboarding. So the first longboard that we're going to be talking about today is going to be called the pintail longboard. It's the little triangle one that people usually see at like a Zoomies or a skate shop. The pintail longboard is mainly used for free riding and racing or going down really steep hills. A lot of professionals and experts use those pintail skateboards to kind of go fast. They're mainly used to maneuver and kind of turn at a wide angle. I personally don't use pintail, but they're very nice. The board that we're going to be talking about is going to be the cruiser board. The cruiser board is a bit smaller than most average boards, considering the pintail, the longboard, the dip down, other ones that we'll get into later in the video. The cruiser board isn't really meant for, going down steep hills or going really fast. It's, I would say, meant for newcomers into longboarding or skating. They're very small in diameter, about that big, maybe a little bit bigger. They would basically, be half of what this one is. This is a 38-inch. Like I said, the cruiser is very small. So if you're getting into longboarding, if you're new to it, I would suggest getting a cruiser board for your first board, since, they kind of do everything that a regular longboard does. But I don't recommend going really fast or going down any steep hills on a cruiser board, mainly because they are not built for that. You can still do it, but just be careful when you do it. Now, there are different types of cruiser boards. You do have the penny board, which is like that big, fit like your foot on that thing. It's very small. The penny boards, I cannot get on. Many of my friends can get on because they're short, but there are different types of cruiser boards. You can get one that is like this big, this big, this big, depending on the model, the brand, of course, and we'll get into brands maybe in a different video, who knows, I don't know yet. But yeah, there are different types of cruiser boards. But like I said, if you're new to longboarding or skating, I would recommend getting a cruiser board, mainly because they're very safe. I don't want to say safe, but they're fun. They're fun. They bring out the art of longboarding and skating all at once. It's very nice. If you want to go around your corner, around your block, or do whatever the fuck you want to go to Timmy's house, get on your cruiser. It's fun. Now this next model that we're going to be talking about is my personal favorite. It's called the drop down or drop through, of course. They're basically the same thing. People will classify them as different. They kind of are different. But the difference between the drop down and the drop through is this like little curve that it has. So I have the drop down. You can see this little curve right here. This is meant for stability on the board. Now the drop through is just going to be flat straight. Now the drop through is going to be a bit faster. So you have to be a little bit more careful with the drop through. It doesn't have that much stability on the board, and it is meant for going at high speeds and kind of going down hills. Now the drop down is mainly used for stability. If you're going down a really steep hill, you have that stability, that little anchorage, that little, that little thing to help you. But yeah, I do recommend getting a drop down if you're planning on going really fast. Now the only kind of difference between them, like I said, is stability and speed. Doesn't mean that the drop down is slower. It just, the drop through will be more faster. It'll be a bit faster. The drop down will be a little bit more safer. If you're trying to go fast, safe option, faster option, but scary. So that is the difference between the drop through and the drop down. But of course you can find them in different sizes, between 20 inches to like almost 40 inches. Mine is a 38 inch, very nice. I got it at Zoomies. It was like almost $200. Very, very nice longboard. I use it, to go around the corner, to go get coffee, to go to the store, to go to work sometimes. But like I said, I do recommend getting a drop down longboard. Alright, so this next board that we're going to be talking about is the kicktail longboard. The kicktail longboard is basically just the pintail. It just has like that extra kick at the back like a normal skateboard would. You can also get them in multiple sizes. I've never ridden a kicktail. I've seen people like use them. They're very fun, very like, they're kind of like a cruiser board almost. The kicktail is mainly used to like do ollies and other tricks. Getting that comfort zone of the longboard to that skateboard, you'd probably like adjust yourself like right in the middle for like a kicktail. You would see many popular people do like dances and stuff like on a longboard. They're like turning around and shit, and they're doing that like weird shit. I can't do that. I'm not that like special to do that. But that's what the kicktail is. They're very long or they're very small. But yeah, that's the kicktail. Now, of course, there are many different types of models of a longboard. These like 4 are my main that I believe that are more important towards others. Of course, there's going to be way more. I will show you right here. These ones right here. These are basically all of them. But you can get them in different sizes, different models, kind of different shapes, maybe, different material, hardware, wheels, all that, etc. But at the end of the day, it's about how comfortable you feel on that board. If you feel comfortable on a cruiser, get a cruiser. If you feel comfortable on a drop down, get that one. I don't care. But, have fun at least. Have fun on that board. That board is gonna be the life of you. Trust me. This is my child. This is my baby. I got another one back there, but I don't really ride them that much. But this is my baby. It's gonna be your baby too. But yeah, that's the point of this video, is basically to make sense of what these different types of longboards are. And I know I probably sound crazy, like I don't know what I'm like saying, and you're right. I don't. Okay? This is my knowledge. This is my knowledge going to you guys. You guys are gonna, watch this and be like, I learned something. And if you guys have like more information, you can give me that information, exchange. But yeah, that's the whole point of this video, is the different types. Once again, thank you guys for watching this. If you guys stick to the end, that's pretty sick. Of course, there's gonna be more videos. You're gonna see them here in a second. But that's all I have for you guys. If you guys want more like options, more different models of types of longboards, if you want more information, just let me know. I'll do research, homework. That's it. I don't really know how to end these, so. Because we see anything or two. We are farmers.